Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Kill 10 Rats. Welcome back to Sunless Sea. Captain Rutherford is still alive. It's getting something I'm almost tempted to get used to, that we survived these trips, but I'm still amazed that we've lasted this far considering how rocky the start was. And we're back in London after quite a round trip, really. So I'm thinking we should probably see what we can do with our various acquisitions. For instance, the extraordinary implication that we picked up should give us a few echoes. Then I'm not sure if I want to get rid of the sea story, but the memory of distant shores. Let's hold on to it for now. I think that's only 25. I think we also have strategic information. Yeah, we have strategic information. Yes, and he's saying the same thing as last time, but we've got some more favor. So, what can we do? Is there anything in particular you need? Speak to our agent there in return. We'll see that you're rewarded. Retrieve strategic information from... Oh, that's... well... not too far away. Our port reports, we can submit them. We should have a few. Quaker's Haven, been trying the original rubbery lumps, have we? We get fuel. And 5 echo. Wow, that's nothing. The canal, we've already seen that. 5 echo. Pig moat. 10 echo, Iron Republic, 1 fuel, and we've gained 2 terror. Oh, it's a different one? Woomph. No, I didn't expect that to happen. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Some reports should not be reported. No, don't concern yourself. This was my 3rd best suit, and the Admiralty offers a modest allowance for document-related damage. Perhaps it's best if you leave now, though. Goodbye. So apparently our report spontaneously combusted. That's unfortunate. Do we actually have any more port report to submit, though? The Isle of Cats, yes. And what does the so-called Pirate King have to say for himself these days? Yes, well, we did rather know about his rose gardens. Not good news that they're prospering, though. Really should have nipped it in there, if you allow me. Bud. Ha. And trading with a Carnet and with the Iron Republic? Bother. I may have to have a meeting about this. 30 echo. Visage. The island that looks up. I don't suppose you found out what it's staring at. Not really. We were unceremoniously kicked out after being a bit too batty to be a locust. The Grand... Yes, of course. We're generally quite well informed on that topic. But since you're here, perhaps you may as well let us know what your own impressions were. The Admiralty official takes notes scrupulously, but with an expression of mild terror, like a novice vivisector wincing with a scalpel. The rest of the office studiously busy themselves with other tasks. Yeah, that was actually like very likely to do with the Dawn machine, I think they're called, who also seem to have killed our captain's girlfriend here, although that was Salt's doing, apparently. Maybe they're connected to Salt. And the Bazaar has always taken interest in assault lines, we know that already. We've gained some fuel. We're very, very low on food. I wonder... We have now 20 of these in our holds, really blocking our hold up. That's not good. We should get rid of this stuff here. I'm almost tempted to hang on to the mirror cage... what was it? Mirror catch box? But I don't think I can really afford to do that right now, just space-wise. So I'm gonna sell the mushroom wine. That at least is good for a couple of rations. And I thought we could also sell the mirror catch box somewhere. At least I thought I saw that somewhere before. Maybe not. Apparently not. Or maybe not here. Never mind then. How much space do we have in the hold? We have 5 space. That's not nearly enough. That's unfortunate. So we need to find this. I mean, I guess we could just maybe jettison the cargo. But considering we paid 200 for this, I'm not sure I want to do that. I'm gonna sell the Scintillac, I think. And I'm gonna buy 6 more. Nah. Let's see. We have to go south anyway, so we might as well explore a little further in that direction, especially since this whole Sphinx Stone thing seemed to have something to do with, partly with the Dawn Machine, and since we were approached with that agent. So maybe the place that we're looking for is also down there somewhere, since it's sort of the opposing faction from what I could gather. I don't know. It's a little unfortunate that we have to do this to free up hold space. Okay, let's go with 7. I think we were somehow able to, wasn't it in the Iron Republic somewhere where fuel was fairly cheap? So we can just make it down there and then restock. Yeah, I think we're good for now. We could also... Oh, we should definitely go corrosing, or... Are we damaged? We're not. Do we have a new recruit that's interesting? Just a sailor? No, thank you. So let's read the morning papers. Oh. What? Oh, that's yeah, we have to throw one of these overboard. That's the supplies we gained from reading the news. The promotional coupon. Let's rest for the restful night that'll give us. And then also let's do this. A strange night out. You wake in the back room of Gaston's lampery, head pounding. You had something to drink, but beyond that it's a little hazy. Your knuckles are bloody, your blood you think, and your shirt bloody likewise. Probably not yours unless your blood is slick and greenish. What? You've had better nights out. A difficult brew, Gaston says gnomically. Lost 10 echo, lost 3 terror. Well, it's something. And that should get us down and out. Now, we made it to the Grand Geode here. So I guess we'll... How are we doing? How are we gonna play this? We're gonna go to the canal, we're gonna go to the Iron Republic. And then maybe cut across and in here, or go down and over here. I think maybe down and over here is more methodical. So I'll just make a straight run south. And then see if we can find any new interesting territory. I think we don't need the light right now. Right, let's see where this excursion gets us. It's definitely getting a little tricky to make these runs work with the blocked hull space. What the hell? A hiss of horror from the lookout. The glim lamp at the front of the ship is sputtering and arcing, fizzing with blue light. Even as you watch, the blue fades, but it's not a good omen. Yeah, there's a perfectly natural explanation, of course, since our... Oh, okay, we can also make this go away with a sea story, spin them a story. But no, we are a man of rationality. We failed. But we only gained 1 terror. Okay, that's okay. Superstitious sailing lot here that we're carrying with us. Oh. No. That's not what I wanted to do. I guess the lamp should be on. Oh, there's like 2 of them. No. No, thank you. The waves are cluttered with Z-wrack, like drowned hair drifting. Huh. And we'll give the all clear. And see that we can pick up our strategic info. Oh, our terror is rising, so we should probably turn on the light. And we're at the gates again. If we get excessively lucky at some stage with this playthrough, then we might even get them to open, but it'll be a while. I really want that new ship, but so far we haven't had the most luck with any financial windfalls again. Should maybe look into trading as well, but not with our hull completely bunged up. What does this need? 22 fuel, supplies. Oh. We have that? I think we didn't have that last time. This might be what we picked up in the Grand Geode, maybe? So we'll fulfill the commission, meet with him at the Albertine gates, and he'll give us the code again. Vision of the surface, that's nothing new, and perfunctory report. What can we pick up here? Fuel for 20, that's not very good. So we'll make a run away from this place. And down to the potentially horrifying Iron Republic. Always very... I don't know, it's always a mixed bag to stay there. I feel like you can either have really a really lucky time down there and just pick up on, like for instance our cannoneer here. I think we picked them up down there, but it's also a good way to just exceed your allotment of terror for your run there, which isn't particularly great. Like, not really off to a good start if we gain like 25 terror in one hit. But I think we'll risk it. This is also a nice like animation detail here. It's just a very pretty game. Like, it's of course not the ultra flashiest of graphics, but on the other hand, it's just a very appealing style. Like I've really fallen for this game. Like, it's somewhat blindsided me because while I knew it existed, I never really felt the urge to buy it. But eventually I just caved to various recommendations, and I should have done it way sooner. Right, compile a port report. Gained a Tale of Terror, memory of distant shores, and we've gained 2 hearts. That's what I mean. This is nuts. Like, sometimes you just do something random and your stats increase. It's very odd. Oh, and yeah, they have really cheap fuel here, so we'll stock up on fuel. And we're out of here again. Because I feel like fuel is always the bigger problem. Now, there's a maelstrom there. Do we even want to go to the geode? I don't think we could even compile a port report there, or could we? I think we could without talking to someone in charge. Because talking to someone in charge gave us a crap ton of terror and was just deeply unpleasant. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Ideally, I would really like to sort of do a little bit of, because I don't want to just end up back in London every time, since eventually that'll just be impractical. Ideally, I'd like to find like a stopover point where we can resupply. Excuse me. And then just go on and on until we find. I think it was Adam's Way that we needed to find for the Sphinx Stone to, you know, be no longer a problem in our hold. I could, like, if it becomes too much of a hassle, like, I will just throw it overboard, but since that was even explicitly stated as an option when we picked up the first shipment. But I don't think I want to do that, really. I want to deliver it and see where this storyline goes, because it seems to be like quite a... I don't know what's going on with this Dawn machine, but it seems to be quite a horrific faction, really. Oh yeah, we can purchase the element of Dawn with vital intelligence, whatever that is, and we'll go get a port report, because the Admiralty was somewhat interested. And I don't think we're gonna do this again, because this is just like too much of a gamble with our terror rating. I'm not sure I want to do this. That's the one thing that's sort of keeping me from entirely committing to like having a massive run at the Southern Sea here, is that I'm worried about our terror rating. So ideally I want to find a place somewhere in this region that'll help us drive that down. Now, is there a shoreline down here, or is that like in the north where it's just fragments? This looks like it's a... Oh, is that a place? That's a place. What are you? Dibala. The Carnelian Coast. Oh yes, yeah, I remember. Right, the Carnelian Coast. I think we've had that as a map marking already. Or at least our Z-Bat found it. And there's a port. We've entered a fog bank, alright, yeah, Port Carnelian, right, that's very nice. She's our exile, of course, so I hope... Oh, what are you? Wow. This seems dangerous. Oh, I ran into... I was looking at the sea creature there. I'm actually... I don't want to mess with it, but I want to see how much health it has if I can. Can I? A behemostache. What the hell? Okay, that's a lot of health though. Ooh, is it attacking? It better not be. All clear. Thank you. A behemostache. Oh, because it has those whiskers there. This is fantastic. I like it. This is brilliant. Okay, Port Carnelian. Fallen London Soul, Imperial Possession, treasure it. Oh, it's a colony. London's first undersea colony sweats under a blanket of southern heat. To the right of the dock, the sapphire mines yawn. To the left, the governor's house stands prim as an Elderic mansion. Behind lies the fungal jungle, ghostly in white and violet. The fungal jungle. Visit Murgatroyd Imperial Tea Shop. That sounds like a way to get rid of terror. Call at the Heart's Cross House, where the governor administers this distant flag of Her Majesty's Empire. Talk to a tiger in the Blue Bazaar. What? Okay. Pan for sapphires in the fungal jungle. A tough challenge. Influence affairs. Oh, we can actually insinuate an agent. Oh, interesting. We can actually start plotting down here. Maybe that doesn't really fit our character though. Not that I really want to overly roleplay this to death. I just feel like it's not a immediate priority. The diplomats of the Khanate were expelled from Port Cornelius following the Galatea incident. Only one remains behind, not in any official capacity, you understand. I'm sure. Let's go to the governor. A port report. The governor is very, very busy. An attaché offers you a bowl of sugared puffballs and explains the work the governor does among the natives. Got to keep them happy. What? After all, they are tigers. They're tigers? This game is so hilarious sometimes. We'll visit the tea shop. We've lost 5 terror. They import the doilies from London, but the tea is local, blue and smoky. The crumpets are warm, the tablecloths white. You could almost imagine you were back in Vale Garden, except for the tiger lounging on a divan. It laps tea from an azure bowl and complains about the recent nostalgic trend in poetry. What? Oh god. Shall we do it again? Or supplies for 18? Oh. And we can buy solace fruit here. How much would this cost? How much would we sell this for in London? I need to check next time we're there. And we can get those coffee beans. I remember something about those coffee beans being important. I should really start noting this down, or maybe I did. Objective. Oh, the shady sword, yes. Yeah. And I can't really remember where that coffee came into play. I think next time I run into something where we need a specific where to unlock something in a place, I'll just make a note of it. Because this seems to be getting somewhat out of hand. With trying to remember this all, it's so dense. So let's get some more supplies and some more fuel and be on our way again. Where are we going now? Well, that's odd. Why did this not clear here? That seems strange. Maybe because of the mist? I don't know. Okay, there's another place up there. Vortex doesn't sound so good. Let's turn. Maybe we should follow the coastline and see where this goes. That might help keep our terror down a bit. I think we're gonna do that, yeah. If we're close to the coast, we'll at least hopefully not increase our terror inordinately. Oh, we actually are. But if we keep the lights on, it might be fine. The fungal jungle, and they're doing something with sapphires, and we can actually go into the spy game down there. I mean, we do have an appreciable amount of veils and a decent amount of mirrors, so we're actually not that ill-suited to be a spy. And in its own weird way, Rutherford is, I guess, slowly drifting into this sort of spy game profession. Where are we now? Let's send out the bat and see where interesting points lie. Crying Heights is some distance to the east. Okay. Well, we'll check it out. But yeah, like I said, I don't really want to overly try and do things in character. I'm just not trying to do overly like criminal doings that would just completely not fit with our natural historian here. But generally I'm sort of open to pursuing almost any quest chain or any quest line in this game. Oh. This looks dangerous. I'm not sure what we have there. Some sort of birds, maybe? but I'm not really willing to risk those tearing us apart. So maybe we'll give them a wide berth. See if we can get out of this mess here. Oh, what's this? What is this? What are you guys? A light ship far from home. We could give him some news and lose some terror. That's great. And I don't think I want to buy fuel, so I'm gonna... Wait, are these not even hostile? It doesn't seem so. Huh, okay. Oh, they are... Holy crap, what the hell? 500. Ooh, I'm worried. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Can we lose them? Oh god. This is gonna suck. Ugh. They do so much damage. Oh god, don't die, Rutherford. Don't die to a bunch of whatever they are. I'm gonna have to crank the engine really hard and run away from them. Hopefully that'll help, or that'll work. I think we may have done it. What's this? What? Hang on, what? Okay, I guess they drove us in the right direction. Is this Adam's Way? It is. Well, let's dock then. Right? Alright. I wouldn't have expected it here though. I thought it might be like... I thought it might be closer to the geode, but sort of northeast? Huh. On a bed of monumental ruins, warehouses and way stations of shroom timber rise. Near Adam's Way. All ships that approach Adam's Way are intercepted by the gracious, the Presbyterote's splendidly head-dressed coast guards. A quaint but inviolable tradition governs entry. You must tell them one of 3 stories. In return, you will be permitted to spend a single day in the port. Huh. Oh god, we just got rid of our recent news, didn't we? And... Damn it. And we can't really... Oh, this is annoying. Well, we found it. So, why are foreigners only allowed to spend a single day in Adam's Way? For your own protection, one of them explains kindly. Unsafe. The soil of the elder continent is dangerous to incomers, they claim. Those who linger can contract unfortunate conditions. Hysteria, rapture, animescence. And the rumor that Presbyterate law offers no protection to foreigners after dark? Errant nonsense. Well, I just got rid of our recent news for 5 terror reduction. That is amazingly dumb now, in hindsight. Arrgh. Can't be helped. Shall we buy some... We'll buy 1 more pop of supplies and 1 more pop of fuel. And how far is it to London? It's not that bad. I guess we'll explore a little bit to the north. And then see if we can make the run back. I mean, at least we know where to get rid of this crap now. That went a little faster than I expected. And there was something over there as well. What are you? What are you? You are scary. You're a gigantic jellyfish, aren't you? I think I'll leave the lights out because the alternative seems scary as hell. Oh, there's a port that we haven't visited yet. Can see if I can make it there. We did take some hull damage, but it wasn't as bad as I feared. Like 500 health on these. Holy crap. Long dead priests still count the hours in this place. It's just random nugget of Lovecraftian horror thrown in. A sailor is praying, yeah. So would I be. Something came into view and I don't know what it is. A ship. Okay. Let's make a run for it. I don't really want to die here. And I want to see what the docking point was. Oh, was it just this ship here? That's a bit awkwardly placed on the map then. Well, damn it. Okay, we've 8 fuel. The Fathom King's Hold is some distance to the north. Where is that? There. The Fathom King. Don't know who you are, but why not me a king? If we can. Ooh, this is where it gets a little psychedelic. How's our terror? Oh, it's rising like crazy. Oh, there's a docking. Didn't exactly expect that we can dock on a whatever this is. Damn, just one bit of recent news. That's so annoying. But we should be able to make it back here rather easily. And well, provided we arrive back in London safely. We should actually start worrying about this because 3 food and 7 fuel. I think it's time to head back. The Fathom King's Hold, Lorkin's Port, named for that most enterprising of drownies. Drownies, we've heard that before. Phosphor cells burn green, somewhere below the king waits. Like an iceberg, like a bizarre master's scheme, like the Neath itself, most of the hold is invisible. You see only a tiny portion of sculpted coral, the rest waits below the surface. The Fathom King's bone rooms and aquaria, his pearl snares and his dining chambers, can descend to an audience because we have a sea story. Oh, I'm so glad I held on to that. Do we permit shore leave? I don't think so. Trade for drowning pearls. With 7 scintillate, that wow! Don't we have like 20 of them then? They're that precious? Others who come and go. Those granted audience return dazed, awestruck. The king is not generate, but occasionally he's fair. A report. Let's visit the king. The Fathom King is the lord of the drownies. Oh, okay. Those dead who won't stop swimming. By some accounts, he's the lord of all who die at sea. Bring him a story to tickle his curiosity. Speaking to the porter has the skin of a shark. She has a drowned woman's eyes. It's not permitted to look at her hands. Yes, she rasps. The story is sufficient. She opens the valves of pearl and permits you to pass into the conduit. Oh, wow. This is the salt-blown heart of the hold. The Fathom King floats on his throne, a gem-starred bowl of sea stone, the size of a banqueting table. He's wearing a dressing gown of purple brocade, soaked dark with salt water. He leans his chin calmly on his hands. Beneath the surface of the water is his throne, his hidden regions pulse constantly, insistently. Huh. I have come to plead for a sailor's life with a scintillate. Watch a crocodile-masked visitor make an offering. A body lies on a bier in the center of the chamber. The crocodile-masked visitor moves around it, indicating wounds in its head, neck, chest, muttering. We have been envisaged. Watch a visitor. A crocodile moves around a corpse offering on a bier. Oh, okay. Ask a boon. Well, yeah, we'll ask a boon. And we've gained 5 fuel. Black fire, the king intones, arisen from the sea. Remember me with its vapors. He smiles directly into your eyes. The audience is over. You return to the surface. Yeah, okay. They're not selling anything, but we could... Do we permit shore leave? Our terror is a little high. I'm not gonna risk it. Right, what's the best way to get back to London? We are already close to the Isle of Cats. So let's stop at the Isle of Cats and at Pig Mode to grab some port reports. Maybe it'll help with financing this. And then head back to London for some recent news, reprovision a little and make a direct run back it down to, what is Apis Meat, I think. So irritating me that I did this. I wish I had held on to, like, I wish I hadn't seen that ship. Oh well. Next time I know. If I want something in Adam's way, I need some news. Actually, there was also quite a lot to do in this place that we haven't really checked out because it was all rather questionable, but I feel like I need a sort of a smuggler type character here who does all the nasty stuff whenever our friend here finally pays the ultimate price. Okay. Honey dens, I think we had this. We were at the Abbey. We will compile a port report. Roses and Kings, yes. And, well, we've been there last time. We can sell a sunlight-filled mirror catch box. Interesting. Let's go in here. It is both brothel and honey den, run by someone the catties refer to as the King's Claw. Entering the brothel is like sliding into the dream of a surface orientalist. Jewel-embroidered cushions, bright silk drapes, gilded statues of elephants, sun bears, and clouded leopards. Silver censers release curling plumes of rose-scented smoke into the air. The courtesans are red-lipped and coal-smudged. When you catch their eyes, they smile back at you with professional interest. Your actions will attract the Pirate King's notice. You need 5 Pirate King's notice to gain an offer from a patron. A meeting with the King's Claw. We probably need notice. Yes. Ask what red honey is. You know, of course. Only the particulars may have slipped your mind. One of the nearby courtesans' eyebrows lifts infinitesimally, but his reply is practiced. When lamplighter bees suck the nectar of the crimson strain of exile's rose, they are driven to madness. They enter the brains of humans and harvest their memories. Holy shit. He shudders as though imagining the process himself. Those memories are instilled in red honey. Each sip is a burst of memory on the tongue. Deliciously awful, isn't it? He flutters his dyed feather fan. We are now at Terra 71. Comfort a sea captain. A sea captain is weeping gently into a courtesan's bosom, muttering of her lost crew and the rose gardens. Okay, let's do it. They're all tending the gardens now. She wails and begins to weep again. My poor crew. You wait for a hitch in the sobs and inquire further. It is a slow, delicate business drawing answers out of her, but you are nothing if not perseverant. It seems her crew was conscripted by the Lady of the Gardens, and that their duties are something far worse than horticulture. You leave her reciting the names of her lost sailors and commending them to Salt's mercy. You gained I have track. Okay, yeah, antics, intrigue. So, oh, we need 5 sea stories for this. Okay, it doesn't seem like we can do anything else here right now. Unless we can go back to the Abbey. Anything we can do here? Fuel for the bee smokers. 5 fuel. No, I don't think so. And we need a lamentable relic. No, I think I'm gonna be fine here right now. If I understood this implication of her lost crew and going to the gardens correctly, sort of insinuating that this is how they farm the honey, like they take people and they let the bees sort of infest them, I suppose. That sounds horrifying. Well, refuel, undergo repairs. Yeah, repair us, dudes. Thank you so much. And put a Blemigan ashore. Who knows what they'll make of the rats or vice versa. When docile Blemigan. What the hell? We can't do a port report here? Oh, we can. Yeah. Okay. Got that one. Right. Thinking, does it make sense to like make one run past here and see if there's anything? Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, food's too low. Damn it, we're almost at 2 now. I really need either a bigger boat or just to clear that whole space and undergo one journey with like, I don't know, 15 provisions and 25 fuel, or like, I don't know what the ratio should be. I think it's sort of almost 2 to 1 that you need. Like for every unit of fuel you need, or for every 2 units of fuel you need like 1 unit of food. At least that's sort of roughly how the game starts you out. I think a little more. I think you start out with 10 and 6, and I think that ratio is actually quite accurate. Like if you blow through that amount of fuel, you're usually also almost done with your food. Oops, I think that's the big one, isn't it? The big crab that messed us up once. Pretty sure that's the... I think this might actually be where we fought it. Come on, surface. Oh well. That's unfortunate. I don't think you are hostile, at least you look like I do. It's like exactly the same ship. Have we been to Mutton Isle at all? What do I have? Don't think I have a port report from there. Nope, I think we need to quickly stop there as well. I wonder if it gets cheaper to get your ship fixed if the damage isn't as high, but since we're always doing it with the Admiralty, it's generally not as expensive either. Except for the favor it costs us every time. Right. Oh, we didn't stop by here because we were being assaulted by a crab again, I think. Right, let us chat to a fisherman to get the port report. And explore the shore. Don't think we have done that. Oh, it's with the riddles, right. Yeah. Why not? And we messed it up again. And I think... Oh, we can go for drinks again. And we lose 1 terror. That wasn't worth it at all. Right. I think we should be turning back now. Oh. Another crabby. Where'd you go, dude? What the hell? Where'd that ship go? Are you gonna attack? Or are you just gonna shut the hell up? I think it thought otherwise, yeah. Thank you, appreciate it. Almost made it again. Survived yet another journey. But definitely will use the opportunity next time we set out to sea to get rid of these stones and then hopefully re-provision down there. I just really need to find a way to deal with all this terror, because that's the one thing that worries me right now. But yeah, maybe we can just sort of hang around in that area down there some more and explore this sector if we find a way. Or maybe we should mix it up a little and go back north at some point. I'm really intrigued by the Carnet. Like, there has to be a way to get an in with them somehow and like open up more options there and see what all that is about. That's what that was what I was thinking about with a spy business earlier, that Rutherford is sort of maybe half interested in it just because he might be able to find out some more knowledge on the Carnet and whatnot. No, I don't think we have anything smuggled, so we'll become very frustrated again. And we have our terror reduced again, fortunately. And I think the very first thing we should do is read the morning papers, get the free supplies and the recent news so we don't forget about that. Next time we'll make a rundown to get rid of the Sphinx Stone, find out what that quest's about. And until then, I thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.